December 1st, 2025, Bellevue, Washington. Okay, I woke up to an email today, an email from my manager's manager, and we got news that one of our colleagues passed away on Friday. That's the Friday after Thanksgiving Thursday. And it took a toll on me for several reasons. The first being, I'm about a year plus in the company now. So I haven't known this person for more than a year plus. Yeah, so I've known her for just about a year plus, and the first reason it really hit me was that in my close to 2 decades in the corporate world, I'm yet to meet someone who has a heart for people the way she did. I was new, trying to fix up my system, my mouse, my keyboard, and all that stuff. And what drew me to her was she didn't just hand me over those things. She would come around to my office and literally go under the table to connect wires to fix things. And she would lift heavy packages, boxes, and monitors. And then, one time I was very uncomfortable. I was like, hey, you can't just lift that. I want to give you a hand. And she was like, no, I got it. And then I insisted, no, I want to help you. She said, no, I got it. I was like, I want to. So I didn't stop until, she eventually gave it to me to carry it for her. She was that kind of person that, was super customer centric. She would not leave you until you were satisfied. And at some point we moved offices to a new building, and she came around and said, hey Nick, your monitors, I think they'll need monitor arms. Why not order monitor arms? And excuse me, this video is raw and just unedited. It's just me putting out my emotions out there. And she advised me to get monitor arms. I work in a corporate job where I use like 2 screens, and you need these arms to make those monitors just move in the direction you want, the swivel arms. And she said, hey Nick, get monitor arms. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And me being me, of course I didn't do it. I got busy with work, and she ordered the monitor arms for me and just said, hey, just scribble a note, put on your table so we can get a technician to install it for you. I come to work a couple of days later. My monitor arms are installed without me requesting for it. So that's the first reason I was super hit, because she made an impact on my life in just less than a year. That's one. The second part that really got to me was I felt like I never really appreciated her. I felt like as a colleague, I never really thanked her enough. You could always put the corporate greetings of, hey, many thanks, kind regards, or super helpful and all that, but just randomly walking into an office and saying, hey, I just want to appreciate you for what you did and thank you for this. I did it once or twice, but I feel like I didn't do it enough. Yeah, so it's more like a shock that I'm never gonna see this person again, and whatever appreciation I have for them, I'm just gonna have to, keep it in my memory for as long as I can. Okay, so that's the second reason why I felt super hit this morning. And the third reason was happened when I actually got to the office this morning. So I went to the third parking floor and parked my car in the garage down there, and I was about to walk into the elevator that would take me up to the building where I work, and I saw a colleague of mine, a senior colleague of mine, and the senior colleague of mine was pretty close to this person, and I saw the countenance of this person. I mean, this person is a very lively, boisterous person, always lighting up the room, and the countenance was just like, ooh, like a wet blanket. It was just like a blanket on a lamp. It was dark. And when I saw this colleague of mine, I mean, I already felt bad, but I couldn't even remember my own emotions, because this person was obviously more devastated than I was, because I could see she had bawled her eyes out crying, because she had these giant bags under her eyes, super big bags, like, you know how the bags can be as big as the eyeballs itself, just because she's been crying for quite some time. And so I just give her a hug and like, look, yeah, I heard what happened, and you know, we just try to encourage ourselves and all that. And it just dawned on me how fleeting life is. Here today, gone tomorrow. And I've studied myself to an extent. I'm an empath. I read energy. So if you have good vibes around me, I read it. If you have like bad vibes around me, I read it. I don't know why, but I just can read, and I read it in such a very intense way. Like, I feel like I actually know exactly what you're going through, and I step into what you're going through. I was telling my wife some minutes back that I don't know if I like that feeling, because sometimes you just have this overwhelming sense of sadness when you're around sad people, and you just have this overwhelming sense of joy when you're around joyful people. So so I always watch my environment, because I read the energy in my environment. So I think the third reason why I still feel super hit is because I probably fed off the energy of the colleague I saw in the elevator, and yeah, it's been tough. So I have no idea why I'm discussing this on this video, but I just wanted to document how I felt today, December 1st, 2025. And despite that, I would say I'm also super grateful, because there are three things I'm always grateful to God for every day, regardless of what happens. Number one is the privilege to know God. Okay, I'm super grateful that I know God and I have a relationship with God. I literally fellowship with God every day. So I'm super grateful for that. That's number one. Number two, I'm grateful for my family. My wife and my kids, they are super supportive. They are super loving. They are my world. All right. Thirdly, I'm grateful to God for my health. I'm 43 and I don't have any sickness, any ailment. I don't have any condition. The one condition I had was due to my own doing. I had dental problems due to, you know, poor dental hygiene, and I had to extract one of my teeth, and so I'm prepping for an implant sometime next year. That's on me, because I just refuse to let the candies go. I did a lot of sugary nonsense growing up. So that's on me. And the second thing is, yeah, I mean, I occasionally get headaches when I stretch myself, but by and large, I'm super grateful that I'm healthy. I'm able to run 10Ks 2 to 3 times every week. I miss some, like this is Seattle. Seattle weather doesn't allow you do that every time, raining and stuff, but I get to be super active, and my mind is super active, my body is super active. Dang, we got someone's car going off. Anyway guys, maybe that's a sign to end this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.